year ago, the Kaiser Chiefs were in crisis. Their drummer and co-songwriter Nick Hodgson had left the band. Several critics predicted that a split was on the cards.
But that didn't happen. Instead, their lead singer Ricky Wilson took a high-profile job as a judge on the BBC talent show The Voice. The job brought the band back into the spotlight, and now they're about to release their 5th album. Before
we speak to Ricky and bass player Simon Ricks, let's remind ourselves of some of their biggest hits.
And Ricky and Simon are both here. Very good morning to
you.
Hello. Hello.
Morning, both.
I'm going to ask Simon the first question. Has he turned into a monster since all this fame on telly?
I haven't seen him.
Have you not seen much of him?
He's been busy, but no, he hasn't. No, he's just the same.
Is he the same?
He's a nice lad, isn't he?
They pretend he's not here, and then they're like, is he really the same? Is he?
The first thing.
That's not what I told you to say, Simon. Nice to meet you again.
Hi.
Oh, sweet. We brought you back together. It's funny. It's a funny thing, though, isn't it? The Voice has had a... I mean, you've been fairly open, haven't you, Ricky, about your reasons for doing it?
Yes, I have.
Album.
Oh yeah, I've got the album out too.
Yeah. Album is there.
No, we did it. We talked about it and we decided it was going to be. We had a record coming out. We were really proud of it, and we thought, you know, why wouldn't we give it every chance it had? And this opportunity came along, and we thought it's a great opportunity for us. I didn't think I was going to learn as much as I did, or even care as much as I did about it. But I have learned a lot, and I do care about it.
And you've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I like watching it. It's good. It's.
Did you stay in on a Saturday night? You're not
it's a bit early for me.
Really?
Still making the dinner, you know, or doing something like that.
Just talk us through the discussion. So, Ricky, you talked it through with the rest of the band, right?
Yeah.
And when you first said it, can you remember the conversation? So Ricky says, "Now I've had this call."
Yeah.
Was it one where did any of the guys go, "Oh, come on, you can't"?
Yeah. No, but I was saying that as well. But right. I thought it was important for me to bring it up.
Yes, of course.
It was a big deal. And it wasn't like I was like, I've been offered this, I want to do it. It was, should we do it? And yeah, there was a lot to and fro. It took about a week of talking about it.
Were you positive immediately, or could you see? I mean, I know it's in the interest of the band.
Kylie was on.
It's not really to do with Kylie, it's to do with us, really. And we were songwriting, we were doing some songwriting in Henley, actually, I remember. And Ricky was double stressed about it. It was like, I just couldn't concentrate, you know, it was really affecting, you know, the creativity.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I don't know why it's so stressful, just say yes or no, it'll be fine. And then it sort of got to making a decision, and then I was having sleepless nights about it, because it was a big decision, really.
Yeah. But you were changing your mind like by the hour at the end of it.
It's interesting, because the sort of title of the new album makes a reference to it, Education, 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 War. And is that how, you know, you felt the last, year or so has been?
Totally. We were in a position of real jeopardy, and we felt like we were fighting out of it, and it was good for us. At the time, it didn't feel good, but in retrospect, all those things that are sent to test you make you stronger, and we had a really rewarding year.
Yeah.
And also, we had to learn how to be a band again, because we'd lost a member, and there was a lot of adjustment. So yeah, Education and War is pretty much how we spent last year.
In a funny kind of way, it's an interesting story about the music industry, because it's what every band dreams of, what you had, which is amazing success.
Yeah.
You know, right at the start, you have this incredible song, which becomes a sort of anthemic song that everyone knows, and everyone dreams of that. And that's quite big. It's quite difficult to deal with that in a way, isn't it?
Well, I think we had the right ride for us. I mean, it's different for everybody. I keep telling my contestants that. But
the reason you need to explain that now, because you're pointing over there.
I brought Chris and Christina along.
Some of your Voice contestants.
Yeah, to show them how hard it is being in a band. So it's not. It's really easy, and I like it. But I don't know what I was talking about.
No, you're talking about having early success, and then what you do next.
You know, it took 10 years to have that overnight success, and that was that. You know, and so when it happened, we really appreciated it.
Yeah.
But I think maybe you forget and you take your foot off the gas, and I think maybe at some point we did that. And to be honest, it took seeing them and how much they really want it and are hungry for it to remind me that it's what I've always wanted, and not to give up just because, you know, little things go wrong or it's not working out how you thought it was going to work out.
It's clear that you get emotional. We're going to have a little clip of you. Yeah, on The Voice.
You look like you were welling up there.
A little bit. It does happen. It's beautiful, he's emotional, he's got a voice like crystal. You need to take great confidence from that performance, Chris. It was outstanding.
Thank you.
And I know this man is going to make great albums, and I know everyone in this audience is going to buy those albums, and I know everyone at home is going to see this man go a long way. So, well done, Chris.
What does your music sound like?
Yeah. True, that's a good point.
Well, sorry, we were just talking about the new single that's coming home, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it
Somebody was saying that this might have a kind of unofficial kind of World Cup feel about it.
No.
Football World Cup.
No, that
as
was a
in.
joke Simon made.
Was it?
I saw this, I said something which was totally. I said, hopefully people will be singing it around the World Cup. So then it got reported that we were doing an unofficial World Cup anthem. That's what happens when you're in a band and you say something.
Right.
But that's probably a good thing then, isn't it, in a way?
That's fine.
I
Yeah,
tell you
great.
what, if people are making stories out of nothing like that, it's a good thing because it means that they want to make up a story because they think it's going to sell a paper or something. So I can only take the positive out of that. So.
Yeah, definitely. That's good.
Well done.
But I suppose that I mean, it's partly because of the name of the song and the nature of it. It has that. I mean, you could imagine.
Well,
were they coming home?
Hopefully, they won't be coming home too soon. But you know, everyone has to come home eventually.
Let's have a look. Where were you there? What were you doing?
Yorkshire Moors.
Was that the Yorkshire Moors?
It was pretty much home for us. So close to home, my mum and dad came and watched.
So you had the braces and the Yorkshire Moors and a deck chair.
It was really cold though.
It was freezing.
I'd sorted out what I was going to wanted to wear in the video before I realised that it was going to be cold, and I should have just thought big coat. It's obvious, but no, just a shirt.
So education, war. What's the time for you? What was the war like? Was it okay? Was it a learning experience?
Yeah, definitely. I learned so much. I learned more last year since I left school, I think. But the war
Really?
thing, you know what we said about the voice decision? I think one of the things we did in the band maybe a little bit was compromise. So you got 5 guys and you all got different opinions, so we just sort of through the time kind of compromise on decisions. And this year I think we made some big decisions, and not everybody likes every decision.
Yes.
But you just got to do what you think's best
So
for
rather
the
than
band.
compromise, you go. Somebody has to
There's
give.
some more arguments, but in the end I think it's better for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you on the voice thing? People want to know. Will you do another one?
It totally depends, and I was talking to Kylie and Tom about this yesterday, saying that's part of the experience for me. Such a big part of the experience has been them that I'd find it weird doing it without them.
So it's kind of linked.
I didn't answer the question then because I've become more of a politician about these things.
Well, that's a kind of an answer. What you're saying is, if they're in, you're in.
Well, I think that's definitely, and Will, of course.
And yeah, so we haven't mentioned Will there.
He wasn't there, so I can't.
So if it's not the whole package, then maybe you'll rethink.
Maybe I'll rethink, but no one's asked me yet, so
Yeah.
I can't really say yes.
Thanks very much. Is that clear?
You've
I'm not
asked me.
sure.
You've asked me. Is this an official ask?
Yeah,
Is this
it
BBC?
Yeah, I think
Where do I sign?
That's about as official as it gets.
Unfortunately not. Nice to meet you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Kaiser
much.
Chiefs' new album, Education, and War, is out Monday. You can get all the latest news, of course, from The Voice and The Voice Louder. BBC 2 tonight at 6:30.